What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Yesterday, I did a pre-recorded collaboration with one Rom Wills. And for many of you who have been following the Black Manosphere, you're very familiar with his work. He's an excellent author. He has an excellent channel, or a variety of channels that touch on interpersonal skills, dating, deep thought, and also relationships. And in our conversation, we were discussing about, black men in their 30s and 40s, once they have developed, whether that's financially or mentally, and they now are in a position to have resources and to provide. He says one thing about black women, a lot of times they don't make the sacrifices that it will take to obtain a worthwhile, or as Kevin Samuels might put it, in high value man. They don't put forth that effort. Whereas other groups, they will put forth that effort. They'll make themselves more available. We know that. Anybody who went to PWIs, you know that white women or Asian women, they make themselves available to guys that they believe are going places. This is not usually the case in the African American community, although it can happen. And he uses a really interesting example of a white woman who wants to date a black man. Let's say that she meets him at a university. And he says the one thing that's different with a white woman is a white woman knows she's going to get kicked out of the community for dating a black guy if she comes from a prominent family. She knows there's going to be some detractors, some haters, but she is giving up something of herself to take that risk. She's going to risk being ostracized to deal with a black man. And you see black men make the same sacrifices, not only with dating interracially, but inside the culture. A lot of black men have done things just to have better access to women, have better access to sex. I know that I used to catch the bus, right? I was broke. I was catching the bus to school so I can give myself an opportunity, not only for my own self-development, but for future, the mate I didn't know, to have the opportunity to be able to have things in my life. And as a man, you do that. You work hard on your skill set. You work hard on your craft. You work hard on developing ideas and things that will put you forth towards a financial status, to be in a better community so that you can meet better people. And women make sacrifices too, but they are not correlated to dealing with black men. Women in the black community will make sacrifices. For example, a lot of black women come from single parent homes. They will make the sacrifice to go to a good university and get a degree because they want to take care of their mother. Okay? They will make the sacrifice to work a job during college, to go forth and stuff like that, to get a career and not to return to poverty. Black women will do that. But a lot of times black women will not make those sacrifices to obtain or maintain a relationship with a competitive black man. And you're asking a question, well, how can you say this? Well, let's just talk about being inside of a relationship. Let's say a sister, because there's many good-looking sisters out there. Let's say if we're dealing in some of the black cities, the Atlantas of the world, the Philadelphias of the world, the Baltimores, the DCs, the Jackson, Mississippi, the Detroits of the world. She can be in a relationship with a nice guy. She wants this man to make sacrifices, to work, to provide for her. Okay? That's her demands of him. She would want him to kill his own self, in other words, with working hard and doing things to put her in the house, to put her in a nice car. She doesn't mind him slaving to do those things for her. But if it comes to her not wearing certain things that may offend him, her may not be going to certain places that may offend him. All of a sudden, we're talking about now it's my body or my choice. Why are you telling me about this? You know, they're later say, I'm going to girls trip with my friends. Not even asking you, I'm going. And see, the thing is, she wants to maintain her ability to be autonomous without caring about how this guy feels in the relationship. Although she wants him to adhere to her rules. She don't care about disrespecting the guy. She'll post those things on Instagram as if she's single. A lot of women, a lot of sisters, you don't even know that they're spoken for, as you would say. A lot of black women, you don't even know they're in relationships because they don't give off that vibe. Now they'll be telling the guy, in behind closed doors, how much they love him and how much they need him, but in public, you don't know. She's still out there advertising. I did a video about that. I'm just giving an example. See, there's no sacrifice to be the woman that this man needs and desires, although he's talked to her about this several times in a nice way. You see that? Whereas the non-black woman, or even a good black woman, she's going to understand. I want this guy to do this, and this for me in a relationship. I need to compromise and do this, and that in a relationship. Black women of today, many of them, in my opinion, don't believe in this whole compromise piece. It's they look at brothers as how they look at the U.S. government. Women, and I would say some feminists, not all, but the ones that I've seen. Women want to be able to do whatever they want, and then somebody else has to pay for it, except for them. And they look at black men no differently, in my opinion. Not all, but many of them, I think. Hey, this is what I want. This is about me. It doesn't matter what you want. And my rules are what's important here, although this is the guy that's paying bills. This is the guy that's bailing you out when you're broke. This is the guy that's dealing with your social, your baggage, your emotional baggage from your family or from years before he met you. And I know somebody's going to come on here and say, well, she had problems with other black men before she met him. What does that got to do with him? I've had problems with other black women before I met you. Are you owed that? Should you have to suffer behind my problems with someone else? No. But see, women don't want to deal with your baggage that you have, your, as it will call it, your mama's boys drama, or your problems with your mother drama. Yet at the same time, they're going to bring their daddy drama to your door. And see, that's all about compromising, right? Let me not bother this man with all of my trauma and drama. He better not bring his to me, but he better put up with mine. And there are no sacrifices. You have brothers out there that they work out, and I know this to be true for some guys, and the woman is let herself go. The guys talk to her about this. Hey, listen, you gained 50 pounds. You haven't had a baby. And she don't, it's all, well, you need to like it, accept me as I am. And the guy's telling you he doesn't like that. He's even invited you to go to the gym with him and all that. But no, you don't want to do that. But you're going to want that guy to go out there and spend money on you every day. Even though you're not the lady that he met. You're somebody totally different now. You look different. You have a completely different phenotype. But this guy is still supposed to do everything for you while you're doing nothing. Many times. And you're not making any sacrifices to keep the guy. You're not making any sacrifices to be in a relationship. The only person that's sacrificing is this black man. And furthermore, sisters will say, well, you know what? I have sacrificed. And you have for the wrong guy. No doubt about that. And let me also talk about this. For a lot of black men, you could possibly be the wrong woman. And we got to talk about that very briefly. A lot of women feel that they're the ones that are worth building for or sacrificing for. And just like how some sisters have sacrificed for the wrong guy and made the wrong decision, a lot of black men feel that most women are not worth, sacrificing themselves for to make you happy when they get nothing in return, or there's no reciprocation going on here. You're not reciprocating anything. So a lot of women feel that they are the kind of woman that a guy should be building for, and if that's the case, then you probably wouldn't be single, right? I mean, if you were the woman that a guy should do something nice for, or to be out there, then you would have a man. But if you don't, and you've dealt with several guys over and over and over again, and none of those guys have felt like building anything for you, then it's a problem not with the guys, with you. And then ask yourself, am I willing to do the same things in the relationship that I'm asking another guy? A lot of women don't believe in teamwork like that. Men understand teamwork, understand giving. A lot of women in our community don't understand it as much. And then when something happens and you want to get upset. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe with the bell. Check out the first comment pinned to the top. Check out the Black Men Are Perfect t-shirts. Check out all the information that we have below. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.